Okay, so in this lecture we are not going to learn anything new, rather we are going to practice what we have already learned. So you will see that this is a file in front of me, an Excel file in front of me. There is some data, but data is quite haphazard. We need to make it bring it in proper shape and do some analysis on this and do some formatting to make it decent looking data. By the way, this data file has also been uploaded in the course resources in this particular lecture. I will highly recommend you to download this file and practice along with me. So you will see that all of data is mixed together. You can see that there is data within this particular cell which is not even complete. We cannot even see that. So first of all, to resolve this problem, what we are going to do is that we'll click here on this top corner of the data to select all the sheet, and then double click here anywhere on the corner, on the border of this cell. When there is this right and left arrow icon, I will just double click here and you will see that Excel will automatically fix my data in the right width. Now the first thing I need to do is that I need to add a column here at the beginning which should be containing the serial numbers for each of these products. So to add a column, what I will need to do is that I will select the first column and I will need to right click and click insert. You can do it on the keyboard by using your shortcut that I already have taught you, but in this particular example I'm just using the keyboard here. I will click the insert button and Excel has automatically added a new column for me. I will give it a nice heading that is serial number, and now I will give the numbers 1 2. I can keep on doing this, but there's a smarter way of doing it, and that is just select these two numbers and drag it down till the end. Or you could, if you don't like dragging down because there's a large number of data, there are thousands of rows, what you can do is that I will just undo it for now. Just do the double click here on the corner and Excel will go till the end of the data to add the numbers automatically. Okay, so now we have serial numbers, product name, product cost. What we need to do is that we need to add the product profit, and to calculate the product profit, what we are going to do is that we are going to deduct the cost of the product from the product price. But before we do that, just select these two columns, press the shift key and press the right key to select this column as well, and now you can give the commas to make the values comma separated. You can increase the decimal or you can decrease the decimal. So for this particular example I will be taking 2 decimals, and now what I'm going to do is that I will be deducting the cost from the price to calculate the profit. To do that, let me show you the keyboard. What I will do is that I will first of all select the column, and okay, I will select the column now, and what I will do is that I will click this equals this cell minus this cell here, and I will press enter, and Excel will quickly calculate the profit for me. So what I need to do is that I need to apply this formula on the cells below as well. So what I need to do is I will simply copy and paste this formula in the cells below, or I can just drag it down. Let me undo. There's even better way. I can just double click and Excel will replicate this formula in all the cells below in this table. Let us check that if Excel has correctly added this formula. To open any or to check any formula in any cell, you can just click on the cell and read this here, or just press the F2 key on your keyboard and Excel will show you which cells it is calculating. So you can see that as we are going down, Excel is also choosing the cells from column C and D, the lower columns from C and D. So when you are working on cell E2, Excel is working on cell C2 and D2, and when you are going down, when you go to E3 sorry, Excel will take C3 and E3. When you go to the end and column E12, Excel will take C12 and D12. This is called relative reference in Microsoft Excel. So with relative reference, we mean that Excel will be picking up the relative values from cells C and D when you are applying a formula in column E. Okay, so now we have calculated all the profits, and let's add one more thing, and that is profit percentage of sales. So I will say profit percentage, profit as a percentage of sale. To do that, what I will do is that, let me show you the keyboard again. I will just take the equals to sign, and I will use my keyboard cursor to calculate the profit first. Sorry, for the profit will be taken first, and then the divide key, and then the percentage. Now you can do the multiplication by 100 to apply the percentage, or there is a faster way of doing it. Just press the enter and then press this percentage sign here. Excel will quickly turn your data into the percentage. Now you need to apply all of this percentage to all of the cells below. To do that, what I will do is that I will just double click on the cell here, and Excel will quickly replicate my percentage at the cells below. And now you can see, just press the F2 on any cell and you can see that Excel has correctly taken the relative cells to apply the formula. Okay, perfect. So my data is in very good shape now. What I need to do is that I need to do the totals for this product price here. To do that, I can simply apply the auto sum. If I do that, let me show you. If I do that, just press enter and the auto sum will be calculated. But there is an even better way. I will delete it for now. There is an even better way of doing it on the keyboard, and that is just press the equal to sign. Let me do it. Just press the equal to sign on keyboard, press the sum. Excel has already given you all the possible options of sum formula in Excel, SUMIFs. So you will choose the right one by moving your cursor, by moving your up and down key, and once you have taken the right one, just press the tab key on your keyboard and Excel will open the formula for you. Now using your keys, up and down keys, select the right range. I will go one step up to pick this cell. Now press the shift key and keep pressing upwards to select all the data, and when all the data has been selected, you need to close the bracket and press enter, or just press Ctrl enter. So I will take the first approach. I will close the bracket and then I will press enter, and Excel will calculate the total value for me for this particular cell. You can just copy and paste this formula. Do the Ctrl C to copy and Ctrl V to paste this formula into the other cell, and you can calculate the same thing for product cost, and again just copy and paste to calculate the total profit. So that way you can replicate this formula on multiple cells as well. Well, you could do our previous trick of dragging down. That is something you can work. You can simply do this dragging thing here as well, and Excel will quickly replicate this formula to multiple cells. Let me show you. If I click here and open the formula by pressing F2 on my keyboard, you will see that Excel will highlight all the areas that I have added. Okay, so let me delete it for now. I don't need it right now, so I will delete both of these two and I will show you something else. So what if I want the average of product cost? I will press the equal sign here and I will press average. As I will write, Excel will give me all the possible options. I will take the first one and press tab key on my keyboard, and now I will select the cells I want to calculate average for. I will press the up key and I will press the shift key and select all the data. I will close the bracket and I will press enter. So Excel has given me the average value of the product cost. Well, that is not something we need for now, so I will delete that one as well. Okay, so we have completely formatted our data. Just let's do some beautification first. So let's go up and select all the values in the top row, which is our header, and then give it a color by pressing here. So I have given a color by pressing here, and then let's make it bold. To press the bold, to make the text bold, you can press Ctrl B, or you can just click here on this icon and it will make the data bold for you. And now you can actually convert this whole data into a table. But to do that, you can select all the cells and then you can give it an outline by clicking here and give it an outline here. I will not be doing it right now because there's an even better way, and better way is that click anywhere in the data and go to insert tab here and press table. Excel will quickly highlight that area of the table and you will press OK. If you are willing to select this particular area, just press OK. And it is also asking if your table has headers. It should be checked in. If your table has actually headers, just press OK, and Excel will make a beautiful table. If you do not like the format of the table, you can quickly change that. I mean, look and feel of the table, you can quickly change that by clicking here on different possible options, and there are many more if you click on this drop down here. So I will select this one for now. I really like it, so I will select this one. Okay, so now we have our data in Excel in a beautiful format. We have applied the formulas for profit, for totals, and the profit percentage. That is a very good beginning for now. Now that as we move forward, we will be learning some more features That will be interesting, that will be useful for our data management in Excel.